alloutdoors.com. I'm Hudson. I want to introduce y'all to the thing that Lauren and I have been working on for the 3.5 years. This isn't it. This is where we started. So 3.5 years ago, this was our first prototype pistol. We lovingly call this the Brick. This is what we took, and as our proof of concept pistol, took it to investors and got our funding. And where we ended up is something that we're really excited to show everybody this year, the Hudson H9, our flagship model. Really quick on the features, it's a striker fire pistol, all steel construction with a linear style 1911 trigger pull. What that means to us is that the rotation of the trigger is moved through the sear. It does have an integral trigger safety, which that has been made possible by us using a chassis style system similar to the 320 or Beretta Pico or some of those awesome guys that are using a chassis style system. The other features, it is a 15+1 9mm. I already said that, my bad. But it's really slimline. It feels more like a high power 1911 in your grip. For everybody who shoots those guns, a single stack 1911 is usually 1.3 inches side to side. Ours is actually 1.24. So everybody who's seen the pictures and seen this be real tall and be kind of beefy, it's very, very compact in the grip. So the why? Why does it look the way it does? Why did we design it this way? We dropped the slide right on top of the grip, meaning that there's only millimeters above where your trigger guard is. So we had to put our locking lugs. If we'd have gone with the traditional Browning style locking lug, well actually it wasn't possible. We had to move our locking lug forward, sitting on our big takedown pin up here. Kept that area beefy for structural integrity and moved our recoil spring below. And so I know a lot of people are like, well, they better have a really good reason for what they did. We do. We're really looking forward here at SHOT Show for people to get their hands on it and shoot it and give you an honest review back, so you could, so they can really tell that you can track that front sight, which is a Trigicon HD, all the whole shot process. A couple calls to other industry partners who've been awesome in supporting our proof and R&D process. We have VZ grips on here and a Hogue lower back strap. We're really excited to be working with those guys and H&M nitriding, providing that awesome finish. Thank you all outdoors. I hope you get a chance to shoot it.
Two questions. Lights and holsters.
Lights and holsters. Okay, I know a lot of people are concerned about this for lights. Our WML crowd, our weapon mounted light guys. If you go back to the TTPs back in like the Mark 23, H&K introduced the Mark 23 back in the day. They had that big laser aiming module unit on their guns. What they did is they were using knuckles to actuate. Well, a light maker can do that, or they can go right in here in this little nice pocket we carved for them to fit a switch. And it'll be a little offset. Yeah, it may look a little different, but not too much. It's a lot more compact than it is in the pictures. Your light will actually go down there. And we've worked with Kydex holster makers already during the prototyping process and have had holsters created for range usage. If you go back to some of our early marketing videos, you'll see Sereno pulling from a holster of a Kydex holster that already worked. These are projected to ship second quarter. We'll be open and honest and letting everybody know what our updates are. It takes time to hog some slides and some grips out of steel, but that gives time to the holster makers who we're going to send guns to actually support the product, and they've already expressed interest. We're really appreciative that they're doing that, but we'll have holsters for you when they start shipping is what we've been told, so we'll keep you updated. Thank you all. Thank you. I hope you all have a great shot and enjoy the rest of the videos. alloutdoors.com.